Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, October 3rd. Quite a warm morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region with a warm and humid air mass in place. Temperatures are way up in the 60s already in most spots and could touch 80 degrees in portions of the Mid-Atlantic region later on this afternoon. Big changes are coming, however. A strong cold front is now working its way through the northwestern part of the country. It'll drop through the northern plains over the next couple of days, and then through the Midwest, finally reaching the East Coast by the latter part of the weekend. Much cooler conditions are expected here along the I-95 corridor on Sunday, for example. In fact, temperatures this morning are probably higher than what the highs will be on Sunday. We will probably struggle to reach 60 degrees in most mid-Atlantic locations during the day on Sunday, and it continues to look like a wave of low pressure will develop along that front. So as the colder air moves into the eastern states, it looks like it may be accompanied by some rain later Saturday night into the first part of Sunday. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. First of all, we still have a low pressure area here in the Midwest with a kind of a weak front right into the southeastern part of the country, and there are still some scattered showers and thunderstorms here, not quite as widespread as it was yesterday, but certainly a shower or thunderstorm can pop up at just about any time during the day. A lot of fog around the Mid-Atlantic region early this morning, dense in places. That'll lift somewhat as the morning hours pass, and by the afternoon it'll still remain mostly cloudy, and it's not out of the question that there's some brightening skies. It's also not out of the question that another couple of showers or thunderstorms develop later on today. And that same pattern will continue tomorrow in the east with warm and humid conditions, maybe a little bit of brightening skies, but also the possibility of a couple of showers and thunderstorms. Meanwhile, here we go. Well, here's the strong cold front in the northern plains right now, and colder air is rushing into Montana, and there can be some accumulating snow really from Montana all the way across to Minnesota over the next 12 to 24 hours or so. Colder air will rush into the central Rockies during the day tomorrow. It'll be much chillier in Denver tomorrow compared to about the 80-degree mark that they'll reach today. And this cold air will trek all the way across the country, finally reaching the East Coast by the latter part of the weekend. Here's the latest infrared and satellite loops. Still lots of moisture, lots of clouds here along the East Coast with very humid conditions and scattered showers and thunderstorms, and that'll stick around not only for the rest of today but tomorrow as well. A very warm and humid day tomorrow, Thursday, along with the possibility of some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Maybe a tad less humid on Friday, but still quite warm. But the big news over the next several days will be this invasion of cold air seen here, indicated here by these upper level clouds here over Montana and the Dakotas. This is where the cold air is now plunging into the northwestern part of the U.S. And again, that'll move all the way across the country, and it'll be much colder in the east come Sunday. Well, here's a nationwide look at the current radar. Again, a lot of rainfall out here associated with that blast of cold air moving into Montana and North Dakota, and a lot of that rain will turn to snow. And again, there can be some accumulations from Montana all the way across the Dakotas into Minnesota over the next 12 to 24 hours. Still lots of scattered showers and thunderstorms here in a warm and humid air mass in the eastern states. These are really two different types of air masses here, very warm and humid here along the East Coast, and just cold air plunging into the northwestern part of the country. That will become the big story over the next few days. Well, let's take a look at a couple of computer forecast maps. This is from last night's Zero-Z GFS model run. This happens to be the forecast map for tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Then we'll jump ahead to the weekend event with that strong cold front moving into the east. Well, once again, tomorrow the GFS is putting out some shower and thunderstorm activity here along the East Coast. So there can be scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. And again, it looks like on Thursday as well, warm and humid air will stay in place here in the eastern states with temperatures for the most part reaching the 75 to 80 degree mark for high temperatures. Meanwhile, by tomorrow morning, that front will be dropping into the Midwest and cold air pouring into the northern plains, and that will continue to move to the east over the next several days. And here's a computer forecast map for Saturday morning. By this time, again, we talked about this blue line here being kind of dividing line between rain and snow. It's a good indicator of where the cold air is, or at least the leading edge of the cold air in this case. Now, the GFS model is putting out quite a bit of precipitation here associated with that frontal system, but it tends to weaken after this time frame later in the day, Saturday. So there may be a few showers late in the day and Saturday, but what appears to be happening is that the cold air will kind of wait for a wave of low pressure to develop along the front, and we'll take a look at that on the Sunday morning map. Once this wave of low pressure moves on by in the Mid-Atlantic region, that's when the cold air really comes rushing in on the day Sunday. And here's the forecast map for Sunday, and here's a low pressure area, this frontal system now right along the east coast here, and once that pulls on by, the colder air comes flooding in, and it looks like there will be periods of rain on Saturday night into Sunday, and much cooler on Sunday, especially compared to what we're experiencing right now. Again, high temperatures may struggle along the I-95 corridor to reach 60 degrees along with those cloudy skies and periods of rain. It stays quite cool for the early part of next week. Well, that's it for now. For the SIWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.